Hi everyone, kumusta? My name is Rayo. Welcome back to my channel guys. Alam ko marami na rin sa atin ang nakakaramdam ng Christmas rush for the orders ng ating mga customers and mga clients. And in this video guys, I will share kung paano nga ba minamanage yung mga customers natin. In my case, actually sa experience ko, ngayon pa lang since July, nagkakaroon na talaga ng mga developments of artwork and designs, orders ng mga iba, and of course yung mga rush orders from our clients. Gusto natin yung mga ganun of course, pero paano nga ba natin ma-manage ng mas maayos? Kung kagaya ninyo ako na merong sariling maliit na business, I hope tuto kayo kasi this is just sharing of my personal experience. Alright, so pinakauna dyan is really to make sure na magiging maparaan talaga tayo. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Ang pagiging maparaan in my own words, Don't quote me on this or wag nyo akong i-Wikipedia. Pero para sa akin, ang pagiging maparaan is to make sure na alam natin kung paano nga ba talaga yung process ng ating trabaho, yung process ng ating business, and yung process kung paano natin ginagawa, pinapagalaw, or inaayos yung ating pamamaraan sa ating business. Yan. Kailangan alam natin yung proseso natin by heart. Dapat alam natin kung saan na yung stage ng mga customers natin. Nandun ba tayo sa mga each defined stages ng ating proseso? At kung nasaan man yung customers natin. This will allow us to make sure na alam natin kung paano natin matutulungan yung mga customers. Maybe marami sa inyo ang mag-agree na kapag meron tayong customers and they have orders, they always wanna make it rush. They always wanna make it na kailangan kahapon pa lang nagsisimula na, or ngayon andito na yung items sa kanilang mga kamay and ready na for selling para sa kanilang mga customers. Kapag marami tayong mga ganong klaseng customers, may ipit tayo. Alam dapat natin kung saan na sila sa ating proseso, be it na nasa design process pa lang, approval, are we waiting for PO or purchase order? Kasi syempre, as business owners and as suppliers, mahirap magbigay ng items or gumawa ng items nang wala pang purchase order. Minsan may mga customers na magsasabi, syempre, andyan na, waiting na lang sa approval ng kanilang manager or ng kanilang boss. Pero kapag walang PO, kapag walang purchase order, walang processing, walang pag-start ng manufacturing na mangyayari. May ipit tayo dyan guys, and marami ng beses na muntik-muntik nang nangyari sa akin na nag-start ako ng paggawa ng product and yet never lumabas yung ating PO. Hello po sa aking mga clients na ganun before. Pero yun, okay lang naman po yun. Siyempre, kapag alam natin kung nasa na sila sa proseso, alam natin kung saan natin sila i-guide, di ba? Kailangan maging maparaan talaga tayo guys, and we need to make sure na sa puso natin, alam natin na gusto natin silang tulungan, pero they also need to help themselves kung paano nila mapapadali yung proseso din nila. Kasi we have to respect na meron din silang proseso of approvals sa kanilang end. So, dapat talagang maging maparaan tayo. Pangalawa dyan, and I know that this is a very basic term, we have to make sure na maging respectful tayo sa kanila. Guys, alam nyo, with my experience, for the past 6 years sa isang client, finally nagkakaroon na ako ng maraming referrals sa kanila. And isa sa mga gusto talaga nila sa akin on a personal note is how they work with me, So, be it na nagme-message sila sa akin ng medyo maaga or late at night or even weekends or even kahit nasa ibang bansa ako, while on vacation, I still make sure na I'm available for them to talk. I'm available for them to also reply sa kanilang mga messages, and hindi ko pinapakita sa kanila yung challenges, and yet I inform them also kung merong mga delays or merong mga challenges on our end with production. This is to make sure na makukuha natin yung loyalty nila sa atin, and we also have to reflect yung ating pagiging magalang sa kanila. Alright, so those two things, pagiging maparaan at pagiging respectful sa mga clients natin. And here's something more na i-add ko dyan. We also have to make sure na alam natin kung paano tayo makakapag-manage ng better pricing for them. Guys, pricing for products is really one of the key things na tinitingnan ng mga clients natin. Karamihan sa mga clients ko ngayon are also selling the products that we do for them. Of course, kapag ganito yung case, we also want to make sure that we can help them sell the products to their end customers as well. Kapag alam natin yung kanilang ideal selling price to their customers, kasi kilala na nila yung kanilang customers, alam nila yung budget, and alam nila yung mga constraints on selection ng mga products and pricing ng mga ino-offer nila sa kanilang establishment. Alam natin kung paano mapapababa yung price natin for them. Guys, what we do is really something na of quality, of course. Maganda yung packaging and maganda yung layout ng products. And we have to also keep in mind na yun yung makukuha ng kanilang end customers. So, kapag nakuha nila yung product, nakita nila, nahawakan nila, and they see the tag price na pinatong na ng ating mga clients, kung yung price na yun reflects the product that we did, I'm sure mas mabebenta yun ng mas mabilis. And when they sell the products right away, they also want to make sure na meron silang replenishment ng mga products na yan. So, meron tayong reorder ng mas mabilis. Konti siguro ang ating makukuhang kita ultimately, but yung schedules na kanilang pag-order mas mapapabilis. Win-win situation, and I'm sure na mas magiging loyal yung mga customers natin sa atin. These are just some of the 3 things na gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayon. These 3 things, in my opinion, will help you move further with your clients and build relationships and trust. I hope these are things na sa tingin ninyo makakatulong. To me, this is something na talagang North Star ko. And I also wanted to share my experiences to you. So again, experiences lang po. If you have any other comments, please let's keep it respectful. And I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions about it as well. So guys, I hope you find this video insightful. If ever na meron kayong questions, please comment down below. You can also send me a message sa aking Facebook page if you want to have a one-on-one coaching with me. If you want to start your own business this coming 2025. Yan, grabe 2025 na. Okay, Christmas season pa lang ngayon pero 2025 na rin. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari guys. So yeah, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. Maraming salamat guys and I'll see you sa susunod. Bye-bye!